Beautiful morning. I love it when you're comfortable. This would be too warm if you were walking, or if you're just standing around. It might be too warm. But when you're going 30 miles an hour, 40, 60 on this bike, it's perfect, especially with the hood. I'm one of these guys, I got to keep my head, I've got to keep my ears warm. I got to keep wind off of my ears. I'm one of those guys. So this small hood, it does exact. I'm a big hood guy. A lot of my shit has, all of my jackets have hoods. I like protecting my head, my ears. Beautiful day, beautiful night. This is a morning. Like I said, I got up at 4 o'clock. No specific reason why. I probably went sleeping around 10:30, 11-ish, 10:30-ish. And I just happened to get up, so here I am. You know, I wasn't even gonna do this morning. I made a couple cups of coffee, but when I seen it was 4 o'clock, 20 after 4 on my second cup of coffee, I said, you know what? Let's go. You don't necessarily have to ride at early morning hours to get cool temperatures. You know, because it's cool. This is September, so even late morning, you know, 10 o'clock is beautiful too. Yeah, we'll be making appointments in early October to have the Jeep fixed. So, you know, doing the front end, that's a couple clicks above my pay grade. You need people that know what they're doing with that shit. I mean, I jacked up my Jeep and everything seems tight down there, but there is an issue. So we're gonna let 4-Wheel Parts here in Las Vegas take care of that issue. Who knows, maybe everything in the front could be changed. You know, your wheel bearings, your tie rod bar, your track bar, your drag link, your upper and lower control arms. Everything might be replaced. A new balancing of the tires, an alignment. Hell, maybe even the, I don't know what they call these things, but you know, all those ball joints too, when at the end of the tie rod and the ball joints. All of that shit's could be replaced. I don't know. There's I don't know the name of these parts, but there's another part in there that may have to be replaced. If they say it has to be replaced, well, then you're gonna do it. It could run up there, $5 maybe. And you're not gonna get carried away and put in aluminum tie rod bars or anything like that. You're gonna put in the same size tie rod bar that's there and all that shit. You don't need to go crazy nuts. You're just gonna put in stock parts. I mean, if you put in aluminum or heavier duty bars, you know, that could, a tie rod bar and a fucking track bar could be, you know, $1,000. We're not going to get overly, shall we say, not gonna get carried away. Let's just say that. Jesus Christ. There's a dude, his name is Dave Guru for Studio Motors. He's got a 392 Jeep. He ended up using Krawler. It's a good company, a very good company for lift kits. But I mean, the parts you have on front of that 392, the track bar and the drag link, those are all very good components, satisfactory components. They took in that Dave, you know, Krawler took him in hook, line, and sinker, selling him some heavy duty fucking aluminum parts, steering parts. You don't need that shit, brother. They took you in hook, line, sinker. Impressive parts, but you don't need it. The parts that come with that 392, the steering components, those are pretty solid parts. You break or bend those fuckers, and you're doing something wrong. Does that make sense, gentlemen? The Krawler lift kit, though, you know what I'm saying, that's a good kit. He spent $4 grand on the adventure kit. You know, to spend just $4 grand on the adventure kit and then put on those aluminum tie rod bars and shit. I mean, the fucking steering component bars that he put in, the aluminum, inch and 3/4, I think, thick. I mean, man. Okay, we had puke here. Yeah, here it is again. Man, that's ugly shit. But the amount of money that he spent on that stuff, man, that's crazy. But I mean, to spend $4 grand on the lift kit, on the adventure lift kit, I think it is, Krawler. That's interesting. But man, I don't know, man. Little tiny dink little ass shocks, you know what I'm saying? My first choice would be Evo. But that's just me. An Evo lift kit. Oh shit. I was checking out that camper there. But he went with Krawler. Krawler was my second choice when I was looking for lift kits and shit. It's gonna be interesting when I drop off the Jeep. I do want that front end tight as a tit. So, whatever it takes to get there. Although, when you open up this fucking Pandora's box here, you know, four-wheel parts could just go right to fucking town on it. Say, oh yeah, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. They could end up replacing shit that doesn't need to be replacing. You wouldn't know jack shit. But I'll tell you what, man, if they get that thing tightened up and it works like it's supposed to work, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got to get that thing fucking tight. Does that make sense, guys? Here we are in the district again. Just enjoying life. Laser away. Well, we don't need to go down there and see if somebody's rented The old Pandora. What is it? Not Pandora. Panera Bread. There used to be a Panera Bread, of course, and someone. Shake Shack. Great burgers, but too pricey. I mean, you can do much better buying an In-N-Out burger. Same great tasting burger, but a lot cheaper. The only time I do Shake Shack is when I got some type of promotion on DoorDash. And promotions right now in DoorDash are slim and far thin in between. Last night I got a Metro Pizza, but I went to pick it up. I'm not gonna really do DoorDash too often. Unless there's a good promotion, we won't be doing it. Beautiful, beautiful morning, nice little ride here. Beautiful area of town. Hello, buddy. Want to race? The bike shop was giving me some shit with my bike being so heavy. And my other bike, they called it a tank. I said, yeah, it's a fucking tank. It goes 38 miles per hour uphill. Put that in perspective, that's about 3 times faster than Lance Armstrong in his prime. Uphill. Yeah, the bike shop mechanic is probably more of a purist, you know what I'm saying, prefers to have the just your basic pedal bike, thinking that that's the way to live life and shit, you know what I mean? Oh man, we're kicking some fucking booty here, kids. I mean, we are clipping. Yeah, these bikes, man, I probably take these things on a little bit rough trails. I mean, not today, but a lot of my riding is very extreme heavy rocks. Wow, that sign is not placed correctly. That fucking sign is like almost to the middle of the sidewalk. It's about a foot in from the edge of the sidewalk. Whoever put that fucking sign there needs to have their head examined by a pimp. No, it's been there. I've been on this trail before, or the sidewalk, whatever. And I've had to navigate around it before. I never made any comments about it before, but I did this time. Look at this sucker just buzz out, huh? We've got it in number 3, pedal assist. This thing kicks some fucking balls, man. When you start pedaling, you hit that throttle or whatever, boom, it goes like a banshee. I'm gonna run a little oil on this chain to, we're gonna actually lubricate both chains when I get back, probably. I'm gonna see if these guys want to race.
We don't need to stop drinking our blood.
You're doing good, buddy. Good morning.
Morning.
I was gonna ask those guys if they wanted to race, but it was 3 against 1. Oh shit. Up that hill. Oh my God. You got to remember, professional bicyclists, when they are on a flat road, they can maintain 25 miles per hour. Okay? "25 miles per hour, that's pocket change for me." No, I hate to be a donkey about it, but anyways, yeah. I think I was gonna say, you guys want to race? They might have took it the wrong way. So, you know, they might be super purists, and they might say, "Hey, fuck you. Take that fucking electric bike and stick it up your kazoo." Then I would have said, "Well, you want to spar a few rounds?" Just kidding. Come on, man. I'm just fucking around. Have a little fun. Oh, man, it's such a nice ride, guys. And if you got the right fucking shit on. Now, see, those guys, they were probably dressed. I don't know how can you be comfortable when... I didn't notice how they were dressed, but I would dare to say they had shorts on and short sleeve shirts and the whole fucking shebang. How the fuck can you be comfortable like that? I mean, maybe 2 hours into the morning here, maybe 3 hours. Now, granted, they're pedaling, so I guess you're certainly going to stay warmer, especially if you're pedaling uphill. Riding on the street is too dangerous, man. That's why I'm on the sidewalk, guys. I'm not here to get hit by a car. Beautiful morning, though. You guys enjoying the scenery? GoPro, stop recording.